Check, check. Check, check, check.
Can I have your attention, please? I'd like to welcome everybody to Skits tonight. I hope everybody enjoys them. But before we get started here, there's been a little change in Skits. Seems that the anatomy department didn't get all their lectures in for the freshmen for their test next week. And they've talked to Dr. Kumetz, and we've agreed to let them do their lecture here before we get started. So if we could go ahead and get this going, and we'll get on with Skits here in just a second.
Are there any visitors or any announcements? Today we're going to discuss a subject I hope all of us are familiar with by now. I know I am. And these are the muscles of masturbation. It is well known that the muscles of masturbation are, in the majority of time, are under involuntary control. And the reasons for this are not well known, but in this next illustration, I think we can see why. This clearly demonstrates the involuntary control. When speaking of the muscles, one must speak of various attachments, the most important of which is this next slide, demonstrating palmaris longus. Palmaris longus. When palmaris is firmly attached, several ranges of motion can occur, but more commonly, the motion which is first seen is at first proximal, then distal, proximal, distal, proximal, distal, proximal, distal. In a closer view of palmaris, your text states that exacerbation of hair growth is seen in this region here. Also reported, or in several studies that your text states, is blindness, but we know that this is not true because we all see quite well. We mustn't forget the fascial planes and various contributing tissues to the muscle. And in this next slide, we readily see the outermost investing layer of the superficial flasher. And in the next slide, some rascal has exposed the innermost investing layer of the superficial flasher. And of course, the most contributing tissue is seen in the next slide. Now, I must stress one crucial point, and that is about the palpation of the muscles. When palpating the muscles, speeds of 100 miles per hour should never be exceeded. And in this next slide, we can see that some careless fellow has exceeded that speed of palpation. My goodness. We can also speak of these muscles in the female, and when we do, we must speak of the two most contributing factors. In our next slide, taken from Grant's Atlas, we have Dildus longus, Dildus brevis. Longus brevis. These two most wonderful tools have several attachments demonstrated in the next slide. We see them here, 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 in this most painful one here. Alternatives to these, of course, are shown in the following slides. If there aren't any questions, that is the end of lecture. I rest my probe.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, but you smiled at me and really eased the pain. The dark days are gone and the bright days are here, but my sunny ones shine so sincere. Sunny, you're so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Yes, Sunny, thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me your all and all. Now I feel 10 feet tall. Oh, Sunny, you're so true, I love you. Sunny, thank you for the truth you let me see. Sunny, thank you for the facts from A to Z. My life was torn like a windblown sand, but a rock was formed when we held hands. Sunny, you're so true, I love you. Sunny, you're so true, I love you. Ba 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 do ba da ba do. All right. And I love all you out there too. Wish I could take all of you home tonight, but where would the dogs sleep then? Okay. Good evening and welcome to Bar Bodies. The place where medical types mingle, whether they be hitched or single. My name is Barry Aneurysm. And palpating the keyboards for me tonight, the good Dr. Todd Hockenberry. I'd like to dedicate this next song to the University of Louisville Medical School class of 1985. Song entitled, This Night's For You. For all the times that we have worked, we've always pulled it through. Soon we'll be almost done, there's not much more to do. But we wonder if the chance to be close has passed us by. But this night's for you, this night's for you. Unit labs and lecture halls, we've all put in our time. But since we've hit the wards, the tracks have ruled our lives. But tonight the stage is ours to give tribute to the years. So this night's for us, this night's for us. This night's for us, and here we will start to share good times and memories, for soon we'll be apart. This night's for us, whatever we do. We hope you like our song and dance. This show's for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got it all, it seems. Our futures look so bright. But they're still only dreams. There's lots more work inside, and I wonder where we'll be a year or two from now. But this night's for us, and this show's for you. This night's for us, and here we will start to share good times and memories, for soon we'll be apart. This night's for us, whatever we do. We hope you like our songs and dance. This show's for you. This show's for you. All right.
This is Dr. Wagner again. For those of you who missed my earlier lecture, we're going to repeat it via the services of educational TV. So I hope everyone has pen and pencil, paper, and whatnot ready. No visitors or any announcements. We will proceed with the same lecture since most of you missed it. Today we're going to be talking about a subject that I hope most of you are familiar with by now. I know...
Hey, Vern. Get a load of this here. This Mr. Muscles is trying to tell me what I do best. Know what I mean? Hey, let's say we pull the old switcheroony on Mr. Muscles. There's something else I want to watch. I want to start moving. I want to boogie down. I want to switch it to MDTV.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the class of 1985 senior class skits. I'm KJ Heine, one of this evening's video jockeys on your local MDTV channel, featuring all day and all night video just for you. This evening's performance will be a series of exclusive MDTV videotapes. The next 5 songs that you're going to listen to deal with our junior year internal medicine rotation. Topics covered include everything from the VA hospital to our beloved Ronald Wathen, who, for the uninitiated, was the faculty member on Green Team Renal Medicine at our university hospital, and I think I can say is one of our favorite professors. MD TV presents our first sneak preview video tonight by that new sensation from Pee Wee Valley, Kentucky. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Tommy Knoll and the Gomers.
Let's see here. Laryngeal cancer, status post-resection, and tracheostomy with cigar. Let's see here, what else? Colon cancer, status post-resection, and colostomy. Oh, whoa. That ain't right. What else here? A little alcoholic liver disease, a little seizure disorder secondary to brain mets. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
You have any family history of cancer, sir?
Pretty good.
Do you like to drink much, sir? Drink?
Pretty good.
That's all you've said for the last hour and a half. How am I ever going to get this H&P done?
Pretty good.
I'll be on the green team forever, it seems. You're the first patient of mine. You're 60. You're comatose and you're mine. You're all shriveled and old, clammy and cold, a pulse that's so hard to find. You're 60. You're comatose and you're mine. You're my Goma, you're my vet. I drew your blood on the night we met. I stuck it in the vein when pop. No, when it bled, it would not stop. You fell out of the bed and onto the floor. Now you fractured your spine. You're 60. You're comatose and you're mine. You're 60. You're comatose and you're mine. You're 60. You're comatose and you're mine. You're my Goma. You're my vet. I drew your blood on the night we met. I stuck it in the vein when pop. No, when it bled, it would not stop. You fell out of the bed and onto the floor. Now you fractured your spine. You're 60. You're comatose and you're mine. You're 60. You're so comatose, and baby, you're mine.
Please, routine medicine rounds will begin on 5 South in 5 minutes. Blue team medicine rounds will begin on 5 South in 5 minutes.
History, present illness, family history. This is a great H&P.
Attention, please. Blue team medicine rounds are now beginning on 5 South.
Okay.
Blue team medicine rounds are now beginning on 5 South.
I heard you, all right? History, present illness. The attending's really been upset with me, but this presentation might just get me the big H. The big H. 72-year-old white male. Okay, I better check and see how he is. Better check in. Mr. Gomer! Mr. Gomer, good morning, bud. How you doing? Mr. Gomer? Mr. Gomer? Mr. Gomer! Oh, shit. Mr. Gomer, he's dead. He's dead. You'll never roll your eyes anymore, and you have blue lips. There's such pulselessness in your arms and your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but Gomer, I know it. You've lost that living feeling. Oh, that living feeling. You've lost that living feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh. Now I'll be here all night, and I know how bad this sounds. But man, I could have left when we're through with the checkout rounds. If you'd had hung on till 3, now I am up for the next H&P. You've lost that living feeling. Whoa, that living feeling. You've lost that living feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh. Gomer, I'll get down on my knees for you. If you would only breathe like you used to do. You had a heart that could go any day. I should have fed you that light okay. Gomer, I beg you please, I need you alive. I need you alive. Now bring it on back. Now bring it on back. You've got to bring back that living feeling. Whoa, that living feeling. Bring back that living feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. Now I can't go home. You've got to bring back that living feeling. Whoa, that living feeling. Bring back that living feeling. Now it's back, back, back. Now I can go home. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Knock that shit out.
Grandpa, tell us a story about when you were the medical student at the VA.
Oh, you don't hear about that. That's such a long time. No. Wouldn't you like to ride a little horsey first, little girl?
Oh,
A little faster.
Oh, Grandpa, what is that?
Oh, okay. Now, what do you want to hear a story about there, little girl?
We want to hear when you were a student at the VA.
Oh, but it was such a long time ago.
Oh, please, Grandpa.
Oh, you're going to have to dismount first, sir.
All
Oh, it was such a long time ago. Oh, just killing me. Oh, well, little girl, best of my recollection, it went something like this. On a warm summer's evening, on a team at the VA, I picked up a patient. It seemed I'd had the key, but he just lay there staring. No history did he offer until I did a rectal. Then he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of leeching off the VA, knowing how to get a bed when they say the place is full. Now I'm service connected from my head down to my asshole. So you better draw my blood, son, and he can test my stool. So I hung an IV bottle, 'cause he said he couldn't swallow, but he could smoke a cigarette if I'd hold it in his tray. Now I was feeling helpless till my intern came to see me. Said, if you're gonna deal with Gomers, you got to learn to play it straight. You got to know when to dope 'em, know when to scope 'em, know when to let 'em slide, and know when to gun. You never count your Gomers. When you're sitting at the bedside, there'll be time enough for counting when the turfing's done. Now every family knows that to hang on to their pension, he just has to roll his eyes and move his bowels and drool, 'cause the VA will keep on paying to support all his dependents. In the eyes of his kinfolk, he's a family jewel. Now when I couldn't serve him, I tied him to the bed rail. I crushed out his cigarette and made him go to sleep. And somehow in the darkness, that Gomer, he got even. The nurse called me at 4 a.m. to restart his IV. You got to know when to dope 'em, know when to scope 'em, know when to let it slide, and know when to gun. You never count your Gomer. When you're sitting at the bedside, there'll be time enough for counting when the turfing's done. You got to know when to dope 'em, know when to scope 'em, know when to let it slide, and know when to gun. You never count your Gomers. When you're sitting at the bedside, there'll be time enough for counting when the turfing's done. You got to know when to dope 'em, know when to scope 'em, know when to let it slide, and know when to gun. You never count your Gomers. When you're sitting at the bedside, there'll be time enough for counting when the turfing's done.
6 o'clock in the morning, feel pretty good. So I walked into the HHU rental ones, stocked with blue and yellow cons for my junior medicine awards adventure. 7 o'clock in the evening, everybody's gone or leaving. We're just praying for checkout rounds. In their place, the pages round, calling us to sit through yet another lecture. I'm dying on the green tea with water. 6 weeks dragging on to seem like years. Stumbled through the door and into the unit. There's a lady on 6 East who needs a transplant classic case. And a fellow with nephritis who can't keep a tooth in place. And a feeling deep inside me says that I get the next case. I'm dying on the green tea with Wathen. All creatinine is clear, they say. Last week's values on the lab still escape me, given time. I'll be fine. Open up the doors of the house and let me out of here. Too many people have cried in the name of Ron to ever justify the toll. Too many people have cried in the game of Ron that I can't believe it all. And I was looking in the chart of the man who died in room 539. And the day he died was a birthday, and I noticed it was mine. And my head didn't know just who I was. I was spinning back in time, and I am high up on the pimp list. High up on the pimp list. High. I'm dying on the green tea with Wathen. Renal failure is a word, they say. Keep your lights in line and hope for dialysis, given time. We'll be fine. Open up the doors of the house and let me out of here. Too many people have cried in the name of Ron to ever justify the toll. Too many people have cried in the game of Ron that I can't believe it all. And I was looking at the chart of a man who died in room 539. And the day he died was a birthday, and I noticed it was mine. And my head didn't know just who I was. I was spinning back in time, and I am high up on the pimp list. High up on the pimp list. High.
Medical student, please go to 3 North. White team medical student, please go to 3 North. Green team medical student, please go to 4 South. Green team medical student, please go to 4 South. Yeah. Blue team medical student to X-ray stat. Blue team medical student to X-ray stat. Red team medical student to the ICU stat. Red team medical student to the ICU stat. Green team medical student, please go to the operating room stat. Red team medical student to the emergency room stat. White team medical student to 5 South. Blue team medical student, get your ass to the ICU now.
Well, I'm here every night and I'm getting weak. 'Cause I'm chasing more laughs than you've ever seen. Hey, I've been needing little stimulation. Got no time for procreation. She's got. Do I wanna get a learning opportunity? Yeah, I wanna do my million stations. Hey, I do every progress note for them. Reround once and then again. She's good, she's good. She's good, he's good, he's good. I's good, he's good. He's good, he's good, oh he's good. I don't even understand. He's good, oh he's good. I's good, he's good, he's good. He's good, he's good. Oh, she's good, she's good.